What's going on, everybody? This is a video that I'm putting together to discuss what has helped me and what I believe is going to help you. It is the top 10 things that are the most vitally important in order for you to reach your fitness goals. I do want to say, if you've not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and log into your YouTube account, click the icon in the corner or subscribe down below, and also check out my social medias, my Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and get connected with me. For the content, we're going to start off with tip number 1, which is going to be talking about goals. You have to understand what you want and what you're trying to do, whether it is to gain weight, lose weight, gain muscle, gain strength, speed. Like I said earlier, whatever it is, you have to understand what you're trying to do so that you know what you're going to do week after week and day after day, and be able to sustain long-term and short-term goals. So overall, you might want to lose 40 pounds, but you can't lose 40 pounds in a week. So a short-term goal would be to lose 1 pound a week for every week, and then maybe later down the stretch, ½ pound a week. Number 2 is going to be to understand how you gain weight and how you lose weight. It's really simply put, but it's important to understand, and that goes with output versus input. So your output is the calories that you're burning per day. Your input is going to be the calories that you are taking in and you're eating throughout the day. So if you're trying to gain weight, you're going to want to take in more calories than you're burning. That's going to be able to bring your weight up. If you're trying to lose weight, you're going to want to have your calorie intake be less than your calorie output. Simply put, but it's important to understand. Tip number 3 is to track your progress. Tracking your progress is huge because it helps sustain motivation throughout. And motivation is a thing that does not stay with you every single day. Some days you want to wake up, you feel like you're going to be able to deadlift the world, and other days you can't even bench the bar. By doing things like taking progress pictures, keeping a journal for your weights in the gym, weighing in once or twice a week, using apps like MyFitnessPal to track your calories, that is all important things to be able to see where you're going week to week. You want to be able to see your progress from week 0 to week 4 and so on, because it helps motivate you to keep on going. Number 4, it's going to be preparation. Preparation is key. If you fail to prepare, you're preparing to fail. Plain and simple. It comes with everything from the nutritional side and on the exercise side. You have to be able to mentally prepare before you go into the gym and know what you're going to do in order to give it 100%. Or meal prepping. This is probably the most important thing when it comes to trying to get into shape. Everybody's busy. You've got school, work, social events, doesn't matter. There's always things going on. So being able to prep your meals out for the week can save you so much time. It does take time and effort to be able to do a meal prep on a Sunday or whatever day it is, but it pays off in the long run. Tip number 5 is going to be not being a picky eater. And I know it sounds funny, but for me, this has been a huge one because I've always been a little bit of a picky eater, especially as a kid growing up. And there's a lot of food that has great nutrients that doesn't necessarily taste so great at the start, and you become used to it more and more, and you start to like better foods. So expanding your horizon on what you're eating is a huge helpful tip. Tip number 6 is going to be consistency. Consistency is key, like anything else. If you're not consistent with it and you take a bunch of time off and you try it on a little bit and then you're off again and then you're back on, you're not going to see results like you should, and it's going to become disappointing, and it's going to become depressing really that you're putting in the effort when you're not, and then a few times off is not going to help. Tip number 7 is going to be change things up. You don't want to get used to doing the same thing over and over and over. It becomes boring when you listen to the same type of music, you lift with the same people, you lift at the same time of day. Unless that's the type of person you are and you like that, change things up. Like I said, change the music you're listening to. Go to the gym at a different time of day. Change up the type of exercises you're doing as long as you're still hitting that muscle group. Change up what you're eating. Instead of doing oatmeal for breakfast, do toast maybe. Or instead of doing eggs, do a protein shake. Tip number 8, it is super important, and that is sleep. Sleep is when you're recovering, and it's when your body is getting ready for the next day to go through the same process of what you're trying to accomplish. From 6.5 to 8 hours, like what I try to go for. So make sure you're getting the right amount of sleep. Tip number 9 is going to be analyze and regroup. Things happen. You're gonna go up. You're gonna have some ups and downs, and that's just how it is. After a whole week, you might not have the progress you wanted. So what you need to do is you need to be able, like it says, analyze and then regroup and redo and see what you need to change. So be able to adjust to whatever happens. Tip number 10, the last but not least, and honestly the most important, that is to have fun with it. You can't be trying to get into shape and make it torture. It really can't be. Although some days, yeah, it's going to be not very fun, but you You have to find the little things that make it fun, and honestly, the fact that you're feeling better, use that as some motivation that you're going to be adding years on your life. Alright, so that will wrap up our 10 different tips on what I believe are the most crucial things in order for you to reach your fitness goals. Make sure that you comment below and let me know what you thought of this video. If you have any questions, or if you think I missed anything, please comment below also and let me know. I'd like to hear what you have to say, and I'd like to interact with each other and learn off of each other. So that really wraps it up. If you have not already, like I said earlier, please subscribe and check out my social medias, and we'll see you next time.